Everyone has eaten a bug at some point in their life, although the very thought of it may send you running to the trash can. It's true. So why not embrace it? Why is everyone so disgusted by eating insects, but will pile pounds of McDonald's into our mouths yearly? In addressing this issue, I'll inform you of some of the most commonly eaten insects, the nutritional value that some offer, and why as Americans we're so behind the curve in embracing this food trend. I believe Americans should conquer their fears and embrace our unspoken natural delicacies. People should be accepting of eating insects as a food supply. Let's talk about what kind of insects make their way onto your dinner plate. Around the world, an estimated 2,000 insects are consumed on a daily basis. In Africa, termites and caterpillars are deep fried and eaten as snacks. Bee larvae and grasshoppers are marinated in soy sauce, and some actually prefer the taste of those over normal meat. According to Bell News, in Africa, people with anemia and pregnant women get the protein, iron, and calcium that they need from digesting caterpillars. There's small insects called cochineal bugs. Those are produced into an ingredient called carmine, which can be found in clothing dyes and red food coloring. Carmine is also found in alcohol, juice, Coca-Cola, makeup, and hair and skin products. It gets worse. Carmine can be found in a variety of foods such as meat, cookies, jams, cheddar, different cheddar cheeses, icings, yogurts, and even pie fillings. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, United States regulations allows for 75 insect fragments per 50 grams of wheat flour, 2 maggots per 100 grams of tomato sauce or pizza, 60 insect fragments per 100 grams of peanut butter, or 20 maggots per can of mushrooms. Now that we know what types of insects are most commonly eaten, let's talk about the health benefits that we get from them. Not only do we eat insects frequently, but we're more healthy because of it. Insects often contain more protein and carbohydrates than normal amounts of beef and fish. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, many species of caterpillar are rich in calcium, magnesium, potassium, zinc, and iron. Bugs have been found to have higher energy sources than soybeans, corn, beef, fish, and other beans. So let's talk about what countries are taking part in this bug-eating epidemic. People all over the world are eating bugs, so why should the United States be any different? Not only are people eating bugs, but some people pay big bucks for the six-legged creatures. In China, consumers spend $100 million annually just on edible ants. In Mexican restaurants, it's $25 for a plate of butterfly larvae. According to PBS News, people in Madagascar eat over 15 different species of insects, and people in Mexico eat up to 80. When we think about the diseases that livestock, chickens, and pigs can carry, the antibiotics they may be on during their lifetime, not to mention the kinds of conditions that they go through on their way from the pasture to your dinner plate, it's hard to imagine that we'd be grossed out by itty-bitty insects. Now you know what kind of bugs are common, the nutritional value that we get from bugs, and some of the many different countries that take part in eating insects. Since you're already one of 100% of people that eat bugs, why not embrace it and become part of the 80% worldwide that do it intentionally?